Hi everyone. Today I have a Summer Decorate With Me marathon just for you, and I've compiled all of my best seasonal moments into one video, packed with some summer inspiration to help you elevate your home with some beautiful and cozy summer style. And I hope you enjoy today's video. I'm starting out with doing a bunch of cleaning on the porch. This is previous summer's videos, and it's interesting for me to look back now on some of these videos and see how far I've come, being my first year on YouTube now that that's all over and we're heading into a new season. I've learned so much from YouTube, so it's kind of exciting for me to look back at these videos with you guys and see how much things have changed. The video process has gotten a lot easier for me. And being new to YouTube was very confusing at the beginning, but we figured out a few things since then, and I think we've come a long way, and obviously there's a lot more improvement to be done, and I'm learning more and more every day that goes by, and I'm just loving it and enjoying doing this for you guys. So I hope you are enjoying the videos. And I'm looking now at this vacuum, and I remember when I first had this vacuum, I loved it, and I still have it, guys, and I still love this vacuum. I use it, I'm not kidding, I use it every single day, inside and outside of my home, for the car, for the house, for the porch. It's been amazing. This is a job I do for my outside patio furniture every single year, because every single year I put it in the garage, store it away, but I bring it out, and no matter what I do, my patio furniture is still dirty, even though I cover it in the garage and everything. But it's something I always have to do. This vacuum made it so much easier for me. I'm looking at my space now that it's all put together on my porch, and I love it. I still decorate my porch the same way, and I did change, I shouldn't say that, I changed a few things this year, but not many, because I actually was really satisfied how my porch looked every year. And being outside as much as we like to enjoy our outside space. Just love having this furniture out there. I always like to put a wreath on my door, and I do remember putting a wreath on the inside of my door and making that space fresher. So when I was doing this video, I did just kind of go through with you to tell you how I use my baskets for storage and what I was putting in them. And I usually put like my winter hats and scarves, just all the gloves and things like that in these baskets. I find it just keeps everything organized in my front entrance. I don't have a big entrance at all. It's very tiny, and I find with a tiny entrance, the best thing you can do for yourself is to get organized. And that's when those baskets came in really handy. And I also have a big basket at the bottom of this closet that you're seeing now. I store all the shoes and boots and things like that in that closet. That helps me keep very organized also. But I like to have the space looking fresh and bright for summer, so I do add some decorative touches. I always like to add some flowers seasonally to those baskets that I have, like the basket hanging on the wall. I always change that out with the seasons. Like for fall, I'll change it. For Christmas, I'll change it too. I just love putting the daisies in there for summer. That's always like to add some fresh pillows seasonally also to this basket where we do keep our shoes for storage. It's always nice to have everything cleaned up, your space nice and clean, washing the floors, wiping down walls for summer refresh, and putting down a new fresh carpet. That's what you just saw me doing. And like I said, adding some fresh flowers to the space. It's funny looking at the videos. I actually really remember all the little details that I did. I remember putting out the full balls in the bowl, and I remember this day actually very well. And it's just nice to look back on it and have the footage there. And that's one thing I love about YouTube, is it's creating memories for me every single time I do a video. And that's so awesome because I get to look back at my own memories of things that I've done and what I've created, and it's just very enjoyable. Even for planting flowers in my garden, I looked at my previous garden videos to kind of look at what I had for the previous summer, and it made me happy just to be able to view the gardens and think, oh wow, yeah, that's what I had there. Right now you're just going to see me adding a few summer touches to my end table. It's so nice to be able to add in summer touches after a long winter and very dark days. When you get the bright sunshine coming in, and it just makes you inspired to decorate. I like adding in just a few simple touches to my tables, and usually I'll end up decorating, I find, in sets of 3. I find that works the best for me. Once in a while I'll do a smaller object on a table and I'll add like a 4th thing in, but I find groups of 3 for me work the best. I've always used that. That's kind of like a tip I have for decorating tables. And I find if you have something you want to put on a table, if possible, put it in a tray, because I find if you use a tray, it always elevates your space and it just makes everything look tidier and contained. So usually on my coffee table, I will end up using a tray. And I always love my toss pillows, so I like changing up my toss pillows actually with the seasons also. So you'll see me doing that quite often. And these were some really cute ones that with that nice green color. It was very fresh. I love the green and white. So I have 2 kitchen decorate with me videos you're going to be able to see. And I just wanted to mention, guys, if you're made it this far in the video, thank you so much, by the way. But also, if you're liking what you see, consider liking and subscribing. I really appreciate it. And if you have some comments, I love hearing from everybody. That would be so appreciated too. I remember doing this tablescape and I loved it because it was very simple, very basic. It wasn't a lot on the table, but I loved it. And I really remember enjoying this tablescape for a long time after this was put together. It looks so beautiful with that little bit of sunshine coming in the windows. You can see the reflection of the sunshine on the table right there. So pretty. I love my baskets, so any chance I get to add a basket into my decorating, I take the opportunity to do so. And I always love popping a pillow in a basket and having a throw hanging over. It's just a simple way to decorate a basket to give a pop of color and bring everything together. And I don't know, it just always looks really nice to me. I love that sweet lemon market sign. That totally reminds me of summer with the lemons and the bright yellow. I remember doing a lot of yellow and blue at that time, and I love the combination of yellow and blue together. That's always been a combination that I've loved for summer. And also blue and white. Those are just a few color combinations that I really always seem to gravitate to for summer. I love adding greenery on my shelves when possible. So I just find the faux plants. I don't buy any expensive plants. You can go to your local Dollar Tree or dollar store and find really cheap, inexpensive plants to put around your house. And that's what I do. Take the greenery out of other pots and buy new pots, like more colorful pots to pop them in. That's just something that I do. Like I said about trays, big believer in using trays for groupings on countertops or tables. So you're going to see me using another tray. And this is another very easy display using my apothecary jar and adding a simple candle and just a few placemats. This is our last Decorate With Me video in this marathon, and I believe it's going to be blue and white and yellow we're using for this tablescape. I love the hydrangeas, the blue and white of these. They're so gorgeous. These are faux flowers, and to me they look so authentically real. And I absolutely think they're so beautiful, and I love this tablescape that I did. Love the blue and white combination with little pops of yellow. It looked very fresh and so summer. This was a very cheap tablescape to put together. The most expensive thing on this table is actually the faux hydrangeas. I did buy those at Hobby Lobby, and I think most of the things you're seeing here on this tablescape is actually thrifted items. I think the only items that weren't thrifted was actually the blue and white ginger jar. I love changing my lamp out on my table seasonally also, so you'll see me do that a lot, and I ended up thrifting that. I was very proud of that lamp, and that was thrifted. When I saw it that day, I saw it all the way across the Goodwill store. I was in one section of the store and my eye gravitated to that lamp, and I think it was because of those beautiful blue colors. And as soon as I saw that, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it. And I had in my mind for that summer to do a bicycle theme with a lot of blue and white and pops of yellow. And so this worked perfectly for it. I just want to give you guys a little tip. If you have big baskets, some of the baskets they make now are really, really big. So what I do, because I like popping pillows inside the baskets to pop color, and I always add a throw, like I said before, but what I do is I add other blankets on the inside or pillows I stuff into the basket itself to raise everything up so nothing's sinking too low in the basket. That's just a little tip I thought I'd give you guys. I put together this adorable tea set, adding lemons because I had a lot of yellow. I was trying to bring in some yellow with the blue, and it turned out so adorable. And I love that for the freezer. It looks so cute. I always find adding lemons or any kind of fruits always brighten up the space for seasons instantly. So I'm a big fan of using all kinds of edible foods, whether it be faux or real, in my kitchen for decorating purposes. And even if I buy the real, it always gets eaten up anyway, so it's never really wasted. And I love adding little touches like that. It just makes it feel cozy, warm, and more inviting. Oh, these cute bicycle pillows. I adore them. They were very cheap on Amazon and I love them. I still have them now. And I still tend to use them. I still want to use them actually for this year for my kitchen. I'm a big believer in not having to always buy something new. Search around your home, see if you can repurpose things. I don't want to have a ton of things cluttering up spaces, so I like to keep my things and put them in storage totes so that I can bring them out seasonally and try to repurpose them instead of always having to buy new. And that's why I do a lot of thrifting also, because to me, thrifting is a much more cheap way of getting around buying decor, and I just don't want to pay the big store prices all the time. So anytime I get a chance to buy a thrifted item over a new, I will. And how cute did this bench turn out? So adorable. If you're a thrifter like me and if you're into watching thrifting videos, check out my thrifting videos. I have a few out there now, and I will be continuing doing a lot more thrifting in the future. I love the lemon plates on top of these blue plates. That looks really cute. I actually really enjoyed how this island turned out. Now that I'm really looking at this, it's like I'm just amazed myself. I'm like, this looks so adorable. Every time I create a video, I kind of never know what I'm going to be doing. So it's just like I don't really plan it out all that much. I just kind of go into a store, and a lot of times it just happens naturally where I'll find one item and that'll be my inspiration, and it just kind of goes forward from there. And I always get nervous in a way when I'm creating at the beginning because I don't know how it's going to turn out. But somehow, some way, it always falls together. And I stand back and I look at it and I'm kind of impressed myself how it comes together.
This is Oakley, and we just want to say thank you so much for joining us today. The video's done, and that's some summer decorating, and thank you for joining us, and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye.